Dear Bortopla viewers, this is another opportunity. This man of God, I want to talk to him about the ministry. I have saw him about some in a team, and I know he is the leader, and I want to know more about the ministry he's doing now. Before we talk, I want him just to introduce himself. Then we continue with the talk.
Well, my name's Gilbert Musyoka. I'm a worship leader and a leader of Excellent Worship Ministry, whereby we now like a year and some months since we began. Thank you.
Dear Gilbert, you said you are a worship leader in a worship team, but I saw you in a band. I don't know more about it. Can you tell us more about the band I see here at Back to God? Some days you are doing practices. What about that band?
Okay, the band or the group is Excellent Worship Ministry, whereby we like bringing the worshippers into knowledge about worship, and again in the knowledge of whatever we like bring them into the whatever, making them skillful in both singing and again in actually doing the instruments. So basically what we're doing is raising the whatever, bringing knowledge to the board of worshippers and again to the singers and the instrumentalists.
I saw people from different communities, or if I can say from different countries like Burundi. I saw some guys from Burundi and others from probably Congo. How did you meet every one of the team?
Yeah, we are not a team of a particular community. We are a team that is cosmopolitan, where we people from different whatever nations that have come together. Actually, the reason be like just to answer you whatever that correctly. Our vision or our mission is actually reaching out to the board of the worshippers. So when we're reaching out to the board of whatever the worshippers, the board of the worship, we are not like limited to a nation, or we are not limited to a tribe or a community or a language, whatever group. So when like the Lord gave me the ministry, I didn't feel in myself like I was constrained to a particular community. So when He gave me the ministry, I found myself like selling it out to everybody that I met, and that's how I managed to have these people in the team. Secondly, through the members of actually the ministers that are in the team, they've helped me like bring on board all the people that you sing from different people, or whatever, different nations, different whatever countries and different churches. And again, we are not a ministry that is actually based on a particular church. These guys you sing are from different churches. The guys, the singers, the instrumentalists, and the many people that are helping us in the ministry. Thank you.
So I know, when do you do practice and where do you do practice? And if anyone want to join you, what is the requirement? What is supposed to do?
Okay. In the beginning, initially we had our whatever the practice on Mondays, whereby we had them from 6 to 8:30, and we used to have them at Back to God Church, the building you can see from whatever from behind. But now we've changed our meetings, and we've taken them to Saturdays, whereby we're doing them at a church that is called Tumaini, Deliverance to Tumaini at Muyoko. So we've our meetings now. Our meetings have changed to Saturdays. Concerning people that want to join our team, one of the things is one must be born again, whatever, born again. Number two, he or she must belong to a particular church of like a church that is of good faith or of a sound doctrine. And number three, they must be like willing, or they must be committed, or must be ready to commit to the vision and the mission of the team. But again, we are not so much actually limited, because we want to see people coming to the Lord. So we want everybody to come. The only challenge would be if they are not willing, and they're not willing to run with the vision, run with the mission, or they are not ready to serve the Lord with us.
Okay, the last question as we came to the end of this talk, as many groups we know, there are people who say they have been created for the purpose of money. Is your one of your intention? Don't you need some money? How do you get financial support to make your activities going on?
Right now, okay, the ministry is now, we've not begun the ministry to make money out of it. Yes, there are teams that are in the ministry of worship, but it is a way of them getting money, but not that. It is not that way with us. Our call, our vision, our mission, or what brought us together, or what the Lord had actually put in my spirit, is actually about worship. In fact, we do not do presentations. We do not, do whatever worship meetings in whatever weddings, or we cannot go to meet whatever weddings to do any worship thing. We are only limited to the vision, our vision, that which is worship ministry. We can only do worship ministry. Actually, what we are doing, we like going out and reaching to people that to partner with us, the people that will help us actually take this message out there, because we need money, and we need a lot of money, because right now we do not have the instrument that we need to have to do those good meetings. We do not also have money to have ourselves like a van for the team. We do not have a place to do to do the practice. Actually, we've only been being given places to do, venues to do whatever meetings. So God willing, and our prayer being, actually we would want, and our prayer is that with partners, people that will partner with us, people that will give their finances to us, and that we may be able to go out there, do the meetings, and do the meetings successfully, because there are areas where we need money, and those areas we cannot have that covered with anything else. There are areas that we need money, and we cannot say we don't need money. So as a ministry, we need money, but what we're doing is not to get money out of the ministry. No, we're not out to get money from the ministry. Our ministry and our vision is going out there and helping the worshiper to understand, because everybody has been called into worship, helping the worshiper to understand who they are in the Lord and their role as worshippers, and what the Lord has put in them. So we are enlightening them in the knowledge of what the Lord and the Father of our Lord Jesus Christ has done in them. Now, that which has made them worshippers. Thank you.
Dear Bortopla viewers, thank you very much for watching us. Thank you very much for stay in touch with us, and I would like to request you just to subscribe on our YouTube channel for more updates and information concerning more talent and more information and news. Yani usikose kufanya subscribe na uweze kujua mengi zaidi ambayo yanaendelea hapa jijini Nairobi kwa mtaa wa Kasarani. Asanteni sana kwa kuwa na sisi.